friends. So you were trying to quad stretch and didn't quite work out. So we're going to problem solve by going through a couple different stretches and see if we can get these quads open up a little bit better. The first stretch we're going to do is for your medial hamstring. This is for the inside hamstring right here through the inner thighs. So to grab this stretch, you have to change the angle of your hamstring stretch. So you lay on your back, let your knee open up to the side, and grab your heel with your same hand. So this is my left leg and my left hand. I'm going to kick my heel down into my thumb, slowing down the motion. I'm trying to pull my arm up while my heel kicks down. I'm going to continue kicking my heel down while my arm pulls up into the stretch. Then I just go back and forth. Kick down for strength, and up for stretch. I feel this in the inner part of my hamstring. You don't have to come all the way up. If this is your range, stop there. And you just go back and forth. Up for stretch, down for strength, about 10. Kicking down while your arm wins to pull you into the stretch. And kicking back down for strength training. Let's do one more. And now it's time to do the other side. So I'm going to bring my right leg up. My knee falls out to the side, about 45 degrees out to the right. And I'm going to use my thumb to grab my heel on the bottom. My heel kicks down, my arm slows it down, and then I'm going to use my arm to pull me back up. My arm wins, and then my leg wins. But they're fighting all the time. So if I slipped, my leg would kick down and my arm would fly up. And you just go back and forth. Kicking down for strength, pulling up for stretch. Making sure that the muscle stays engaged the entire time and that you're moving the entire time. And remember, if anything hurts, stop. You don't need to do anything that hurts. And one more. Now we're going to come into a butterfly position. This is a stretch for your groin muscles, high up and close to your pelvis, right here. You're going to bring your feet in, close to your body, in a place that feels comfortable, and then put your elbows on your knees. You're going to squeeze your legs together while you push your arms open. As you come up, just lean back a little bit. Then use your arms to push your knees open. Your legs are still fighting, but your arms win, and you should feel a stretch through your inner thighs. Pushing up for strength, your arms fight, and pushing open, your arms are winning, your legs are still fighting, and you should feel a stretch through the inner thighs, up and down. You can lean forward into the stretch if it feels good. And you just keep moving up and down. Your arms are winning, and then your legs win. Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? One more. Whew. Nice. Next, we're going to work on our hip flexors. So you're going to come up into a lunge. Let's have your right leg behind and your left leg in front. Now remember when we were in the wall doing our quad stretch earlier, you were pushing your leg into the wall and your front leg was pushing forward, so the force was out. In this stretch, we're going to change it by pulling in. So your front leg is going to pull in, your back leg is also going to try to pull in, so you'll see my knee just like kind of juts forward a little bit. Then use your front leg to pull you into the stretch. Keep your body upright. You should feel the stretch here in the front of your hip. Pull back for strength, and pull forward for stretch. Keep your body upright. Keep your tailbone tucked just a tad. And get that stretch right through here. If this feels good, you can twist open towards the right as you come into your stretch. And you just go back and forth, pulling in for strength, and pulling forward for your stretch. Keep this back leg engaged the whole time. It's like you're trying to kick your knee up towards your chest, like if you were going to hit a soccer ball with your knee. Such a good stretch. I say that about every stretch because I think they're all really good stretches. Switch legs, left leg's in the back, right leg's in the front. Try to pull both legs together. So your front leg is pulling in, your back leg is trying to kick forward, like if you're going to kick that soccer ball with your knee. Then use your front leg to pull you forward. Your back leg is fighting the whole time, and your body's staying up. You should feel the stretch in the front of your hip. Right where the crease is in your leg, but not on this leg, on the other side. You pull forward, that's your stretch. Pull back for strength. I like to use my arms to like counterbalance my weight, almost like swinging a pendulum. And you just go back and forth. If the stretch feels good, again, you can pivot a little bit. You can twist. This time you'll twist to the left. Oh, so lovely. And one more. I want to do one more stretch. This one's for the back of your shoulders. Sometimes your shoulders affects what's happening in your legs. So I want you to bring your right arm up, grab your elbow with your left hand, and resist like you're trying to pull both arms apart to opposite directions. You'll push open for strength, keeping your back straight. You'll notice that this elbow straightens out. And then bend that elbow and pull across your body. And when you get across here, you'll notice a stretch in the back of your shoulder right here. Open up for strength, and close for stretch. Keep that resistance the whole time between both elbows, like you're trying to pull both arms apart. And you can play around with this one a little bit by changing the angle. So maybe if you bring your elbow up a little bit closer to your chin, it might feel like a better stretch. Or you could come down a little bit, dip down, see what that feels like. And you just go back and forth. Remember to resist. Remember to move. And remember, most important, if anything hurts, just stop. It's not important. Maybe it'll be fixed later. Maybe we can problem solve it at another time. Okay, left arm up. Grab the outside of your elbow with your right hand and resist like you're pushing both arms straight out to the side. Push open this time to the left, and then pull across to the right for the stretch in the back of your shoulder, right here. Open up for strength, and pull across for stretch. Take note of how this feels. If it hurts, go ahead and stop. You don't need it. It'll help your quads, but it's not crucial, so if it hurts, just let it go. This is for any stretch. This one's making me sweat a little bit. Oh, just working out. Stretching's not working out. Oh, it's so good, you guys. Let's do one more. Pushing open for strength and pulling across for your stretch. Now, you can try to problem solve your quads. So, chances are, if you're here already, going into a deep quad stretch is going to be a little bit of a challenge. So, let's try against the wall and see if we can get a stretch that feels safe to you. The first thing I would do is make sure that you have enough padding for your knees. So, take your mat and double it up, maybe even twice. Let it be about 8 inches to 10 inches away from the wall. Come down onto all fours again. Bring your knee in that spot that's now like 10 inches away from the wall. And let your foot turn under so that your toes are flexed against the wall. And then you'll bring your other leg to the front. If this is still hard for you, then you probably need a little bit deeper work. So look in the link below and get in touch with me, and we can do some one-on-one work. I can answer some questions for you. I might even be able to refer you to a different video. So from here, you'll come up into a lunge. The further you are away from the wall, the less intense the stretch will be. So if you need to come further away, that's okay. If you notice that this is too easy, then get closer to the wall. From here, push your foot into the wall and come forward as far as you feel like you safely can, and then use your front leg to push you back towards the wall. You should feel a deeper stretch than you did before. You should feel more stable, more secure, maybe less wobbly. Should feel pretty good. If I was teaching you a different quad stretch than this one, go ahead and do this one now, and then return back to that same video and try that one again, because opening this and opening these other stretches will actually help you with any version of quad stretch that I was teaching you, even if it doesn't look like this one. When you're ready to come out of this stretch, bring your hands down. You'll switch legs. You can have your toes turned under, your knees down about 10 inches away from the wall, and you can come up into a lunge. If this feels easy, feel free to bring your leg closer to the wall, or even to turn your foot so that it's flat against the wall. Remember to resist outward in both directions, so my front leg is pushing forward, my back leg is pushing into the wall. If I let my back leg win, I'll go forward. If I let my front leg win, I'll push back. Regardless of which way you go, you're resisting in both directions the entire time. So my front leg is pushing me back, but my back leg is slowing me down. And as I come forward, my back leg is pushing me forward, but my front leg slows me down. So that quad is really active the whole time. And again, if you were problem solving a different type of quad stretch, feel free to go back to that stretch now and see how it works. Okay, when you're ready, hands down. And there you have it. A new quad stretch. Brand new quads. Enjoy. I'll see you guys next time.